Hello everybody, Vorsaber here with episode 2 of the Rising Ruby Nuzlocke run. If you notice in this stream, I'll be using my new microphone. Decided to pick up a blue snowball, and I'm pretty impressed with the audio quality. But if you're just catching up here, last episode we battled our rival, picked our starter, which is Kick and Wing, the Torchic, and we just got our Pokeball. So we're about to head out here and head to the first couple of routes, catch a couple of team members, nickname them, and I think we'll get to Petalburg, have Wally catch his Ralts, and that'll be the end of this episode. So let's go ahead and get started here. So let's see what we can find on Route 101. I'm quite excited here. There's 11 Pokemon, I want to say, that can randomly appear. So it's going to be a really interesting option nonetheless, what we can get here. So Mom's gonna bug me for a minute. In the Game Boy Advance version of this game, this is where you get the running shoes, because believe it or not, you couldn't run without those, because humans are not capable of moving fast without special shoes, at least in the Game Boy Advance generations. So here we go. Oh my god, I forget how many times people bug you at this part. Okay, cool. Finally got Dex Nav, though that doesn't really matter as much in this version, because every route has something different. I mean, I don't think there's too many routes that have duplicate Pokemon. So let's just run into the grass here and see what we find. And our first appearance for Route 101 is... Really? Frickin' Rattata. It could have been any number of other things, but we get the Rattata. That's awesome. Well, I'm not going to let it run away. You never know when it'll be useful to be like an HM slave or something. Should have a low enough catch rate too, where at half health it'll stay in a ball. So let's go ahead and catch this thing. I might just name it HM slave at this point. It's... we'll be a little bit more creative than that. I'm just going to name him Disappointment for now, because that's pretty much what he is. I don't even think I'll train him. I think I'll throw him in the box and move on until I need to pull him out for something. So here's our fun Rattata. And yep, we're going to nickname him Disappointment. If I can't even fit Disappointment. Alright. Well, fine, we'll call you Nibbles then. I wish I could have fit Disappointment. That would have been the perfect name for this Rattata. Alright, cool. Let's just look at him, just to make sure he's not for some reason amazing. I doubt it. I mean, really, how good can you get as a Rattata? Yeah, crap defense, higher special defense. That is just literally garbage. Yeah, no, he's not even good. Cool. So that's our first teammate here. Let me go ahead and add him to the roster. Alright, so onward to the next area. Okay, she wants us to use the Dex Nav, which I could care less to do, because I can't catch that, nor do I really care to fight it right now. I want to see if we can find something better than this Rattata in the next areas. We might actually move through pretty quick here, but we'll see. We might go a little bit farther if this is a short episode. We'll probably go a little bit farther to the next area if we haven't made up our time by the time we reach Petalburg. Yeah, let's go throw Disappointment in the box. To organize. One thing I like about Sun and Moon is they removed all those extra options, because I mean seriously, besides organized boxes, what do you really need? There's really only one option. So, alright, bye Nibbles. No longer on the party. Alright. Heal up here. So I think we'll hit Route 103, see what we can find out there, and then go to Route 102. You know, maybe I should go to Route 102 first, because the thing is, if I can find something out there with Sweet Scent, I know a lot of starters will show up if you use Sweet Scent, and technically that doesn't violate the rules, so let me do that. But first I want to make sure I'm all stocked up on healing supplies and what have you. So let's go here. Buy. I know there's a lot of Pokemon in this particular ROM hack that have Sweet Scent, so that you get access to those rare horde battles on each route early on. Let's just grab 10 balls. Make sure we have plenty. Get that Premier Ball. And like I said, they're cheaper in this game, so I mean, Pokeballs are like no problem at all to purchase. Potions, however, are more expensive, so for now we're not going to buy any of those. Poison can be a killer, so let's just let's pick up 5 antidotes just to keep ourselves, you know, from dying from poison that would just bite to go down like that. Okay, so here we go to Route 102. Alright, so we're going to jump in the grass real quick here and see what we can find. Hopefully something with Sweet Scent. Oh! A Ralts, yes! I'll take this. This is something that should be on my team. Level 6. It should be able to survive a scratch. Let's hit it with scratch. I mean, it's male, so I mean that's not the best. But you know what? I've never had a Glade, so I guess yeah, we'll pick him up. What should we call him? Thinking we should call him something like Timmy. But then again, he's going to evolve into something that's definitely not a Timmy. Name Raider episode. He'll be Timmy for now. He looks like a Timmy to me. So we got him. Awesome. Easy enough. Level 6 Ralts. He probably already knows Confusion. That'll be really useful for us. See, I'm a big fan of the Fairy Psychic type. Though Fighting Psychic might be interesting. I mean, I know our starter is also fighting, so that's going to be kind of a clash, but I don't think too bad. Yeah, I'll have to look up some movesets and plan out a Glade here for our Timmy. Alright, got Timmy. Save the game. Head back to the Pokemon Center, rearrange our party here. Timmy, Timmy, Timmy. Why did I go to the box? I don't need to dump him. I'm going to hang on to him. He's going to be really useful. Ralts. I'm trying to play here at the same time and add him to the roster without cutting the video, so bear with me there. Let's add an image. Call it Ralts. And, yeah, here we go. Throw him on the roster. I think he'll be with us for a while. There we go. Make him a little bigger. Awesome. Got Ralts. Save the game. Once again, sorry for the saving habit. It's just, it's really built in. We'll put him in the front to train him up a little bit. Like to keep my party levels even. I suppose since I didn't get a Sweet Scent Pokemon here, we can go to Route 103 and try to grab something there. Also, hopefully something good. So let's jump in the grass. What do we got? Lillipup. Definitely not going to train that thing. But we'll catch it. You never know when you might need it. Hit it with a Confusion. Hopefully that doesn't knock it out, but I mean, it's not a huge loss if it does. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and throw a ball at it. Awesome. Should stay in, no problem. Or not. You're going to be a waste of Pokeballs, aren't you? Oh, Timmy! No, 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 no. Kick and wing. Get in there. Don't let Timmy die. Oh, we just almost lost Timmy to the freaking Lillipup. That's just not cool. not at all. Kick and Wing can take a little bit more of a beating here, so we're gonna, yeah, let him take the brunt of that while we try to catch this. That was almost really bad. There we go, got a Lillipup. Name this one, I don't know, Snouch. Sounds good. For some reason I like to call my dog a Snouch, so I think we'll call Lillipup Snouch. That's what I can think of right now. Like I said in the comments, if you guys can think of any better names, we're definitely going to have a Name Raider episode later on, as well as help me pick out things that are... don't really want Brawl here, we'll get Peck for now. Pick out names that are better than what I can come up with off the top of my head. Like I said, the nickname clause is really just so we have specific attachment to these guys if they ever end up on the team and get KO'd, that we can really feel that loss. Yep. So we're going to call him Snouch. If I can actually type. And we're going to go throw him in the box with the Rattata, because he's garbage. Definitely not team material. Well, I'll tell you right now, I did not expect to get 2 garbage Pokemon right away. I felt I would at least get a little bit lucky. I know some things like Railu and Zorua and those things appear on those routes, so really interesting to run into these garbage Pokemon, really. I'm going to heal up our Ralts real quick here, because he took a beating. And then let's head through Route 102. Make our way to Petalburg. Save the game, and onward. Alright. Through this area. Let's get into some battles. First trainer battle besides May. And you're going to see here he's definitely a little bit beefed up. I don't think we'll have a problem fighting this guy, but you never know. So here comes a Bunnelby. I'm pretty sure our Ralts has got this guy, no problem. So Timmy's going to go kick some ass right now. We're out-leveled. I probably should have ground a little bit. Hit it with a confusion and see what happens. Okay. He's going to definitely set up on me. That's the other thing. They have better moves at lower levels, so they can set up on you pretty good. I probably should have started with a double team, to be honest. Let's just keep confusion. Yeah, after that setup, I'm gonna have to switch out. I can't afford to get a single hit on this Bunnelby. I know he's got high attack, so after Alear, we're gonna switch for Kick and Wing. Timmy's already frail, and a defense level down is just not the right recipe. This particular ROM hack encourages you don't use the experience share, and yet we don't have it, not quite yet at least. It doesn't want you to use it. It takes away from what they're trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to go ahead and train like this, like the older games, where you don't just get that free experience just for everybody on your team. Just increases the difficulty a little bit. So I'm going to play this ROM as intended, and we're going to go from there. I know in the rules on the first episode I posted that I'm only doing set battles, and I honestly forgot to change the setting, so we're going to continue following that rule here. Even though we had the option, we're not going to take it, because that just wouldn't be right. Sentret, huh? I don't know if I can afford to switch back into the Ralts here safely, though I want to. Sentret's got a high attack, though, so we're just going to hit it with an Ember here and move on. See, that would have been a critical hit on the Ralts. That would not have been a good day. He probably would have KO'd it, or got pretty close. Ralts just cannot take a hit. Definitely a fast sweeper setup usually you can get a Ralts going for, so I'm hoping to make him a physical sweeper. And oddly enough, maybe we'll make Kick and Wing a special sweeper, because his attack is not going to come through for us, really. His special attack is far exceeding his attack. So we'll get him maybe like Fire Pledge and a few other things. Zigzagoon. Gotta keep battling, can't switch out. Zigzagoon also has a high attack for normal type at this level, so we're gonna continue just Ember spamming. Seems to be our best move right now. Here's that sand attack. Hopefully he doesn't spam sand attack, or we'll have to be switching into Timmy. Alright, cool. There we go. First trainer battle besides our rival. Success. Great success. And I mean, we haven't really gotten too far, and you can already tell. I mean, the level curve is much higher. Our Torchic is already level 10. I mean, that's, you know, unusual. Like I said, my test runs of this, I had him to a Combuskin before I even passed Petalburg. So here's a bug catcher we gotta fight. Probably should have ground some more. I'm just excited to get to the next town here and see what our next team member is gonna be. Center a Caterpie. Okay, I think Timmy's got this. Caterpie's relatively weak, low attack. Yep, let's hit it with Confusion. Should really start setting up on people with Double Team. Raising the evasiveness sharply is a good idea. Forgot to change my switch out settings back to set yet, so I have to remind myself to do that after this battle. Electro Web. Oh wow. Yeah, the move changes in this particular ROM are crazy. Pokemon learn way better moves at way lower levels. Bigger variety, definitely. And Ralts is already almost out of HP, so we're going to let him send in his next one and then let him switch out. Following the rules, of course, I can't switch. Alright, there we go. Weedle. Switch poke. Nope, can't switch. Gotta keep battling, then switch. It's the only option here. That is the rules. And I don't see why Kick and Wing will have any problem with these bugs. His Ember is gonna cut through them like butter. Hot knife through butter, should I say. Alright, Ember. And boom. Market KO. Once again, I do want to apologize for the quality of the stream on the videos end of things. I know I've upgraded my microphone, but still not on the home router. I hope to remedy that soon. But at least we got the frame rate where you can kind of more or less make out what's going on. I'm going to take care of this Wurmple real quick. And there we go. Second battle done on this route. Kick and Wing leveling up to 11 already. Just beasting. Beast mode. Fire Spin. Yes. See, you get a really good variety of moves at low levels. Special type, perfect for us. Traps them. You know, I think it might actually be better than Ember, and for spread's sake, yeah, let's put Fire Spin on there. It's going to always get consistent damage, keep him switching out on us. I think it's going to work better than Ember. And the thing about Fire Spin that's awesome is, yes, maybe later it's got some competitive uses, but they're minimal. And Fire Spin was always such a high-level move to pick up on any Pokemon. It's why use it? But now that you get it at a lower level, it's actually a viable low-level move. Actually better than viable. I mean, it's really good to have. So we're going to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. Here we go. Alright. Save our game. And head on back out. Alright, so, gonna head past these guys. You know what, we never really checked out Timmy. Let's take a look and see what nature and stuff he has. Lower special attack, higher attack, that's not going to be a problem, because he will eventually evolve into a Gallade, which is a physical Pokemon, so higher attack works for us, and then, of course, naturally high special attack at his Ralts and Kara levels will help us have a, somewhat decent special attacker until he gets to his final form. Use some TMs, make him beast. I really like the fact that it knows double team. That's going to be super useful later. I'll probably hang on to that for quite some time. Fire spin, peck up here, I'll scratch, peck, attack. There we go. All in order, and yeah, let's continue on with this route. Let's see here, what level is Timmy? I think maybe I want to grind him a little bit here. I'm gonna go back to this patch of grass right at the opening and just grind him up to like 10-ish. Should be good. Shouldn't be difficult on wild Pokemon to do. Solosis, that would have been a cool one to have on the team. I've never really trained a Solosis, but you know what? Ralts is he's a good old friend. We'll do good with Ralts. Though Confusion isn't even really gonna work on this guy. Yep, I'm gonna have to switch. Hit with the Reflect. There's another really good move at a low level, which of course you're going to need on the difficulty level of this game, to be honest with you. So, switch out. And Kick and Wing, gonna clean up this mess. Get to use our new Fire Spin. Yeah. Should do decent damage, and then it should be consistent over time. Psy Wave. Wow! That's gonna hurt. Well, actually, not as bad as I thought. Then again, didn't we have boosted special defense? Never thought that would really come in that handy. Fire Spin did not trap him. That's weird. Doesn't it do that? It didn't. What's up with that noise? Is there like some sort of a change to Fire Spin that I don't know about? I assumed it would trap him in a vortex for 4 to 5 turns, just like it tells me it would. Maybe it's a % chance? No, I don't know. We'll have to play around with that. Temple, easy enough to knock out. We're going to hit with a Confusion. And you can see the variety now. I mean, like, these aren't garbage Pokemon. I mean, the first 2 routes were unfortunate, but these ones aren't garbage, so, yeah, our team should be nicely varied here as we move forward. Uh-oh. Timmy's getting a little bit beaten up out here. He cannot take a hit, really. I hate to switch into Kick and Wing with the weakness, but I don't really want to use a potion. Let's just risk it. I think he'll be fine. There's no way level 6 is going to even crit my Kick and Wing at the HP level that he's at. Though Supersonic's going to be a problem. Shoot. Alright, all I'm asking for is 1 peck here. Let's get it in. Get it through. Come on. Peck. And it's a hit. Awesome. Get some experience points off that. And back to the Pokemon Center. Right. Awesome. Ready to keep going. How close are we to leveling? I don't want to bore you guys with the grinding here. I'll tell you what. Why don't I just go ahead and pause our video, and I'm gonna grind a few more times here, get them up, close to level 10, and then I will be right back. So don't mind the cut. Alright, we went ahead and we ground up our Ralts here to about level 9.5-ish. He picked up Teleport, so I think that's good enough. I think the rest of the levels should come pretty good. Just wanted to get him up with the curve here. So let's go ahead and move forward. I'm gonna fight this guy. Sorry for my the way my voice sounds. Got a nosebleed right now. There's a piece of toilet paper in my snout. Here we go. Youngster Allen sends out a Pidgey. Cool. Let's go ahead and send out Dark Timmy and try to knock him a new one. Should be easy enough battle. We are a little bit ahead here, so let's hit with the Confusion. Half health, easy. 2-hit KO should be likely. Though that sand attack might mess with us a little bit here, so another confusion. I'm really tempted to set up a double team after that sand attack, but I don't know if it's necessary. So he's got a Pidove, so it looks like this guy's just got a couple of different birds. Okay, so that's already kind of screwing with us. Let's swap out for Kick and Wing right now. And I did change my settings. The battles are set now, so there's no switch battles. Also increased the text speed, so I totally missed that part a little bit ago. Hypnosis. Are you kidding? Why does a pigeon know that? You don't have access to awakenings yet either. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. I would go take a few hits and be asleep. And hopefully wake up and blast him with a fire spin, and go from there. Come on. Wake up. Just getting free hits on us right now. There we go. Fire spin. Awesome. And at this point, we're going to switch back into Timmy. The fire spin should take care of the Pidove, and Timmy should reap the benefits. We're not hindered by that sand attack anymore after switching, so that should help us. Oh wow, fire spin also stopped. Cool. Maybe switching out stops the fire spin? I guess I should look into that. Let's hit it with a confusion. Nice. And now that our stats are all nice and reset, we should be able to finish the last one up pretty easily. And level up to 10 here. Talo. Okay, I know he's got high attack. Maybe this is where we set up our double speed. Oh, focus energy. He's going to try and get a crit on us. The double team should help. Okay, let's hit with another confusion here. Focus energy into Grawl on a specially attacking Pokemon. That is a smart move, AI. That is smart. Yep, give it a peck. No crits. Good stuff. And there we go. Won the third battle on the route. And level 10 achieved. Special attack is still very highly outpacing normal attack, even with the bonus from our nature, so that's interesting. But for now, it's completely fine, as that's the only real new moves we know is special attacks. Gonna get a couple of berries here. These, I don't usually use berries much in the normal game, but with the increased difficulty, we might have to. I'm gonna go heal up before I get into the next battle here. I think there's one or two more on this route, and just like the last ones, the amount of Pokemon and difficulty has been dramatically increased. Go ahead and heal them up. Awesome. Back to it. Alright, the grass, and this one. I think this might be the last battle here before we get to the town, to Petalburg, and do the whole Wally sequence, and that will be the end of this episode. I think we've used up most of our time here, so I think that's a good stopping point for this episode. We hit this Bellsprout with a confusion. It should be easy, it's poison type, so it should be super effective. One hit KO. Bellsprouts actually do show up on this route. That would have been a cool thing to have on our team. I've never really trained those either, but it's that throwback to the first generation. I always like that quite a bit. Get another confusion in here. Awesome. Failed on its supersonic. That just gives us an extra turn to get ahead here. Burn through these guys. And Gothita. Okay. I think this is time to switch into Kick and Wing, actually. Ralts is going to be just ineffective against that. These also appear on this route. Lots of these smaller psychic types, Gothita, Solosis, what have you. really, really helps with the variety, I'll tell you that. Everything has about a 10% chance of showing up, except for when, like these routes, there's 11 Pokemon, then 2 of them have a 5% chance. So, yeah, like I said, there's no reason to do Dupes Claws, really, because, I mean, it's always going to be something different, and it's going to be a surprise every time. Alright, just knock this out with a Fire Spin, and that should do it. Level up to 13 in our Kick and Wing. We are close to evolving, just a few more levels, and we'll be there. Feather Dance, that's new. Let's take a look here. Partially lowers the opponent's attack stat. Wow, that's like Super Growl. Well, screw Scratch. We don't really need that with our moveset, so we'll get that stat lowering move. That could maybe come in handy against the first gym or something. Alright, cool. Another battle. Great success, victory. Get us a potion here. Awesome. And we have more or less finished with Route 102. Gonna go through this whole sequence here with May. She's gonna show us some Beautifly, which I always thought was weird that they show up here. When they, in the original game, they didn't show up anywhere really in the wild, and definitely not on this route. So, kind of, I don't know. I feel like if it was like maybe a rare chance of them showing up, like a 5% or 1% chance on this route, I think that would be, you know, cool. But I've always noticed that you see things that are like in the overworld that never match what shows up on the route. It's just kind of an interesting situation, I think. Because, yeah, finding a Beautifly on Route 102 in like the normal version of the game actually would be a pretty good thing to get right away. Maybe not till the end, but it would give you that little boost at the beginning. So we'll heal up here. And let's go do our Wally sequence here. Go meet with our dad. Like, taking care of all the other kids but us. Because that's the kind of guy he is. Real good dad. Gonna go into the gym and, do this thing. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, subscribe. Remember, I'm always taking ideas for nicknames. I think the more ridiculous names, the better. So I can't always think up good names myself. So having a little bit of community input would be fantastic there. As well as just any comments on the overall video itself, any suggestions for improvement. Let me know how you like the new audio, if this is better than episode 1. Yeah, that's really it there. But let's just finish up with this, and then we will end the episode there. I'm going to have him catch his Ralts, which is usually male. I think it's always male, actually, in this version. Be interesting if they like totally changed up Wally's Pokemon with this ROM hack, but sadly he just gets the Ralts again. Wonder if his Ralts will be better than ours or not. We'll have to see in the final showdown. He's got a Gallade and I do too. Given that Timmy survives that long, I really hope he does. Last time I did a Nuzlocke, Ruby at least, I think that I only lost 4 Pokemon. It was a Golem, a Grumpig, a Shuppet, and what was the last one? I can't even remember what the other one. Oh yeah, a Magcargo. And Magcargo I lost to just some random Tropius in the wild, which is a weird Pokemon to lose to. It's exactly the polar opposite type-wise, but yeah, it crit me and Leaf Tornadoed me, and that was the end of Gary, the Magcargo. Brosephet, my Golem, he died in the Victory Road to a Lileep and Anorith double battle, and Shuppet was supposed to be his replacement, but that one accidentally got knocked out while I was trying to grind it up for the Elite Four. And Grumpig actually, it fell to the Mega Metagross that the champion had, the last Pokemon. It was a necessary sacrifice, and it allowed us to win the championship. So that was kind of a very rewarding playthrough. definitely rest in peace all of the ones I lost, and I hope that this one is just equally rewarding and maybe some interesting things happen. So Wally's got his Ralts. Dad's going to give me some advice. Tells me to go take on the gym challenge, which of course that was our plan all along. We're going to go ahead and save here, and thank you again for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.